And we're live.
Nice.
Let's go. I just need to
Test. Loud and clear.
remember some stuff. Like, how do I open my Restream chat?
Restream? Oh, are you doing it on 2 different platforms?
Yeah.
Nice. I've never tried.
I mean, can you go to my YouTube and see if I'm live?
Yeah, sure. Is it Swilly Almeida?
Yeah. We should be live.
Yep, we're live.
Nice.
Test.
LFG.
Can you hear me, please?
How do you want to structure this? Do you want me to also like interact with your chat, or do you want me to just focus
Thank
on?
you.
Up to
on
you,
and
man.
what's
Like,
going on?
let's just hang out, have fun.
Okay.
I'm literally doing the very first laps right now, so I'm gonna need some time to want to coach me.
Yeah, I got you.
Let's go for it. Oh, but you're probably not seeing the inputs or anything.
Oh, what's that?
You're not seeing the
I'm
inputs.
seeing
All right, let's go. I think the stream should be working. The audio should be working. Last time I streamed was in the last special event and was super fun and everything was fine. So I guess we're good. Oh, let's let people pass. Oh my god. The amount of grip in this thing. Looks and sound good. Let's go.
Perfect.
Force feedback is way too light. Let's fix this.
Yeah, it is really light in the Mazda.
I wonder if, like, because iRacing, for all the physics, no matter what type of tire you use, like, it really doesn't like that you scrub the tires.
No, go ahead.
Imagine if we had at least a few cars where it actually liked to be scrubbed, where you would actually have to slide on entry to get the tires alive, and then it grips mid corner. How fun would that be? I guess it's not super realistic. No,
Yeah.
it is true in real life in very specific compounds, in very specific situations. That's the thing. Like in 95% of the tires in real life, this doesn't happen. It happens exactly like in iRacing. But like, just think of the Michelin that Fernando Alonso was driving in 2008, I think, something like that, where he would actually have to scrub the tires on entry to get the grip mid corner. Which is so counterintuitive, right?
Is it well known how that actually worked though? Because right, it is counterintuitive and it goes against everything I know as a racing driver.
Just think like all it takes is one optimal surface temperature window to be above the temperature that you get by the time you're entering the corner. So that's the only thing. Like, if you are on the optimal surface temperature window on the straights, then you have to be careful not to go over. But if your optimal is slightly under, then it would actually reward you by abusing the tires on entry, because it would bring it to the optimal range mid corner, which is kind of fun.
Yeah, so what would you do? So I've never actually, I don't remember how Fernando Alonso drove there, but what would it be in that case? Like a little flick and a little bit of
a
counter steer
huge
into the
flick.
corner? Oh,
A huge flick on the
into the corner,
yeah,
and then like drive normally after that.
Exactly. So like the turn in was like a huge like 180 degree input steering, and the car would understeer, and then suddenly it would grip. So yeah, it was a little bit weird.
For sure. No, the only way you really get that nowadays is street tires, because street tires operate at a higher optimal slip angle.
Exactly.
Which is why, like,
Yeah, but that's
skippies and
slip angle,
probably-
not surface temperature, right? Like,
Right, no, it's a different way of driving, for sure.
man, I drive like shit in this car.
You or the car, what?
I drive like shit in this car.
Oh.
All right. How much time before quali? 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Yay.
I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, should be fine.
Go easy with your downshifts. You're downshifting very early, and that might be,
I'm so used to downshifting super early.
yeah.
Yeah, I think, yeah, I can actually feel that I'm downshifting so early that I have to coast, not to spin.
Mm-hmm.
See, that was a little bit safer on the downshift, but still a little bit aggressive.
Yep. Yeah, you could feel that you got that like little bit of oversteer that shifted back into an understeer.
Interesting line here. Everyone's doing it. Holy. Man, this car is so fun. People try to get out of the rookies and get into the like GT3 cars, but this is the best school ever, man. I had a friend who went all the way to 5K rating with the MX-5. Man, he got fast. He went to the GT3s and then he just destroyed everyone. Mic check.
We got you.
Swilio, did I ever tell you how I started?
No.
I actually started in skippies. I spent years in the skippies.
There you go. I remember it was with Sebastian Job,
Years in
right?
the skippies. I raced with him like in 2015 at one point. Yeah. But I didn't do a ton with him. I spent like until I won the top Skippy league.
Mhm.
Once I won that, I was like, okay, maybe we can move on. But yeah, I was having fun. I wanted to win that, and that gave me all the fundamentals I needed to, like, you know, within a year, I was, well, just a little over a year later, I qualified for the World Championship in the Porsche Cup.
There you go. Man, the slow cars with lots of slip angle are the ones that teach you the most.
Agreed.
Well, the Skip Barber is like you're dealing with that oversteer on entry, and it's so clear to you what range you need to be.
And it's so very punishing when you make a mistake.
Yeah.
Like, it feels bad to make a mistake. Whereas in other cars, you can just power through it, power away, even after a mistake, and you don't feel it as much, even though the time shows it. The Skip Barber and slow cars like that, it's very, very clear because they have no power. So you make a mistake, you lose some minimum speed in the corner, or you get on throttle a little late, and you're just, ugh.
Exactly. Nah, MX-5 and Skippies, and the Formula 1600 now is the new substitute for it. It's so good too.
The Formula? Do you mean the Formula V, or is there?
No, the 1600. I hate the V. The V's too slow.
The V is like a cart with entry oversteer. It's kind of crazy. It's not a fun car to drive. You're right.
It's really not fun, man. It's a torture.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Swelio, broad strokes, because you're not, you know, we haven't spent enough time on this to get super precise, but broad strokes, I am seeing some oversteer in general, like some overdriving.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you back it up a little bit and just try to, you know, I know in this car you do have to pitch the car in a little bit to get rotation, but I'm seeing a lot of like either you're sliding through the corner or you're sliding and then kind of catching it into an understeer.
Exactly. Like,
yeah. So,
I don't know. I think it's just me overdriving and expecting the car to get back into grip. Like, I'm feeling that I turn into aggressive, too much engine braking, too much straight braking, too much everything. The car slides, and then by the time I catch it, now all 4 tires are just cooked, and I understeer mid-corner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's exactly what I needed to hear.
Good. Yeah, and the easy way to stop that is just brake a little earlier. Like,
Yeah.
you know, high-level driver like Swelio, I can just say, hey, brake earlier, and that'll solve a lot of the problems.
No
because
problem.
Swelio already understands, okay, we're not supposed to be doing this. Here's how it feels to not do this. Of course, the coaching wouldn't be so simple if that was more of a habit. But sometimes, like, if you notice yourself just going over the limit all the time, either through over or understeer, I mean, the place to start is always going to be to brake earlier, to just go a little slower into the corner, no matter what you do after that. Then sometimes there's some fine-tuning of what to do after that. But
one thing I just did right now to try to solve this was to add more force feedback. Make it a little bit heavier. Just a little bit. I know this is kind of cheating, but it's just so... I mean, I literally did 3 laps here.
No, I mean, get
this
all the
probably is going to
information
be a bad lap. The first flying should be good already.
What do you mean?
The first flying here on quali. Is that already good? Maybe I'm going to push. I'm going to push.
Okay. Really nice corner. Could maybe carry a little more mid speed, but the behavior was very nice. Good job.
Just trying to not destroy the tires for the next lap.
Yep, there you go.
Okay.
Ah, that was almost not enough drag.
All right, try and go 70% or like 80%. Save the tires for next lap. Unless you want to just drive. I mean, I'm just...
No, you're right. I mean, well, I'm using this as a practice, so...
Yeah, okay. If we were taking the super duper, like, I want to get every 1,000th out of the car, that would be the advice.
Yeah, but there's like 2 seconds in driving. I shouldn't worry too much about the tires. Okay, I'm just gonna drive, not think about you. I know I'm over driving after the hairpin, that right-hander, because I'm just expecting the car to have grip.
Mm-hmm.
Overslowed so much on entry.
A little bit. No.
It's my braking reference. I was braking like at one of the cones that I think I can brake later than that.
Got it.
Again.
No.
What happened there was I think I touched the grass on the initial turn in, and that fucked up my focus.
Yep.
Again, let's take care of the tires. See, this I thought I was taking care of the tires and ended up being a green delta here.
Look at that. It's like magic. When you don't make the tires scream, it's like, you know, you're dancing with the tires, right? And if you try and dance too hard, you're just gonna break their leg, or they're gonna be exhausted and they're gonna hate you. But if you dance with them, if you dance to their level, it's a fun time.
Exactly.
And they dance better.
I know that in sim racing I generally overdrive, and in real racing I underdrive, so I have to find the right mental state to kind of unify my driving style in both scenarios. I missed the apex a tiny bit, but it ended up being my best one so far, but I think I'm gonna get traffic now. Oh, thank you.
Nice.
That was bad though.
Tires are screaming a little too much there.
Yep.
He knows.
Oh no, I'm hearing it. I was like, that was shit.
It's fine. It's fine. You got a lap in.
Yeah,
I think.
at least. Yeah, we're like top 5. No, top 6.
About 6, yeah. You can always reset. Get some fresh tires.
Oh, I can. But let's see this. I'm gonna try to be a little bit more relentless on this one.
So you may want to reset and check the worker Discord.
Okay.
Or the
Sorry, guys.
group chat we have.
Sorry, mate. Sorry, mate. Thank you.
Mic check, mic check.
Loud and clear.
Yeah.
Oh. Mati, what's up, man? Long time no see.
So wait, is this different from normal qualifying in iRacing?
So what?
I mean, this is open qualifying, so that's the only difference. In iRacing, it's alone qualifying, but that's the same thing. That's interesting. We're gonna have to see that, Brian, after, like, in terms of like getting admins for each session in the future.
Yeah.
But this is great learning experience. All of this is good.
For sure.
I have 8 minutes left. So let me see. I think. Oh yeah, Kane saw it because he created the session, so he's gonna.
But you get more than 2 laps?
All right, we're good. Yeah, for anybody who doesn't know,
15 laps and stuff.
and I'm not talking to Swellio's audience here because all of you guys know Swellio is the man in coaching. We were starting to build our coaching programs at around the same time, and at the time I was really honestly just pissed off that I was getting the same old coaching from like real life coaches, from sim coaches everywhere. And I was like, this isn't really helping me that much. Let's do something different. Well, what do you know? I'm trying to do something different. I find Swellio, who's also doing something different. And yeah, years and years later, Swellio has built the Motor Racing Checklist, the Motor Racing Academy, this whole program to help people in the style of coaching that we didn't get.
It's crazy, right? Because like we lost contact for like a year or so.
More. When I started working for iRacing, I kind of fell off the map.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Sorry about that, by the way.
About what? Disappearing? No, it's fine, man. I mean,
Yeah.
we all did. That's normal. Ebbs and flows.
Yeah.
Sorry, chat. I'm kind of ignoring you a little bit. I'm just trying to get a good lap in because I didn't practice. And then after this race, we're going to analyze all the incidents and moments and fights for position and cool stuff that we can learn from. A little bit of oversteer on exit.
Made it work.
Yeah, I kind of made it work. The car was hanging the whole entry. Oh, that's a green lap.
Nice. I don't need to say it, do I?
Still green delta.
Still green delta. Love the fresh tires.
Yeah, I just braked so late. So much ABS, so much everything. Car was crying there.
Your lines were really good this lap.
Except for the hairpin.
Even the hairpin, I mean, it wasn't bad. Just not perfect.
See? MP5 now.
A5, nice.
That's green.
Mm-hmm. Look
You
better.
can try something. Less inputs, you try less, the car gives you more. And that's the
Don't call it
MX-5.
here.
I'm just trying to not scrub in this whole sector here.
Yeah, no. And it's so easy to scrub because if you're like slightly off, if you're slightly too fast in the beginning, you're scrubbing the entire time. Trying
Exactly,
to get back to the
yeah.
right line.
You're offline. And then you're off,
Yep.
off trying to compensate. Ah, that's P3.
Yeah, nice lap.
Still green.
Really nice corner, yep.
How much time we have? 2 minutes?
2 minutes. Yeah.
I mean, it was gonna be... what?
Oh no.
Stewards?
What happened there?
Oh my god, this lap was gonna be so good. Bro, this lap was gonna be like... Oh, look at that.
Yeah, that was pretty intentional, what we just saw.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it wasn't good.
We're gonna have to check that.
Kane saw it. I don't know if I can message, but...
I'll keep driving. I have one more lap.
Yep.
I'm drifting there. Yeah, the tires started to fall off already. It looks like the third lap is the best. Second flying or third flying.
Okay. I'm an admin. Okay, thank you, Kane.
What?
Kane just messaged me saying that I'm an admin, so I can do some stuff mid-race
Cool.
if needed.
Okay. But yeah, Brian, like there are examples where you need to scrub the tires a little bit more. Not too much, but like mixed conditions, for example, where the track is super cold and wet in some places. Sometimes you pushing gives that extra temperature that you need overall. It's not on a surface level, but at a core level. But I guess it's still not enough to force you to be sliding to gain grip mid corner. But I'm talking about real life, of course.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be fun. Oh my! It's so beautiful to see all the cars in all the colors.
Yeah,
all the
no,
four
it looks
colors.
really cool.
That's gorgeous.
One to go, so it's
Let's
gotta be
talk to
full.
people. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Motor Racing Academy SA Teams Cup. Thank you so much for trusting this event, and I hope you have lots of fun. Remember to come over to the stream after if you have any specific incident or move you want to show, you want to analyze. Just say the car number, name, lap, and corner, and we're gonna have lots of fun analyzing and learning and getting better. So remember, have fun.
Thanks, Swellio.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Look at the size of the grid.
Mm-hmm.
Bro.
It's awesome, man. It's awesome.
This is great. Oh man, round 2 we're gonna be even better, man. We're gonna make this big. Let's go.
Okay. So I'm gonna spot you super seriously.
Yeah?
Yeah. Let's do this.
Let's do this.
I'm stream snapping, by the way.
All right. Let's go. How'd you start this car, by the way? Just like...
I don't know, man. I don't remember.
I don't know either.
Right?
I guess that's work.
That works,
That
yeah.
works, yeah. Just dump the
You're
clutch.
clear for now.
What?
You're clear for now. You're clear. One on your inside. Clear. All clear. Still
This is gonna be a draft fast, by the way. Lots of patience. Don't destroy the tires.
Mm-hmm. Looks like there's some incidents toward the back, or middle of the back.
No, Hayden, no! I gotta help him because he's gold.
Oh! Help him by passing him and giving him
I guess.
Okay, you're gonna need to push a little bit, make sure you stay in draft.
Yep.
Still, push by keeping the tires at their limit, not over it.
Yep.
Oh! My bad, I should have called that. Holy.
I saw it. I saw it like in there. It was not a gold car, was it? Then I'm good.
No. No, it was a blue car. Wow. Close one.
Nah, Kane is taking care of the tires. Big time. Like, we're cruising here. Look at this.
Okay, a little bit of strategizing here. I think if you can hold third place, that's the best place to be. I would say take second, but this guy ahead of you is looking very racy, and there's no point to try and fight him for it.
Okay.
Why cause us make something happen?
Hayden's got to run.
Oops. I might have caused that because I was like going for the inside. Hayden went to the inside, and then the guys behind just saw opportunities.
No, that's not on you.
I mean, it's not on me legally, but universally, maybe.
That will be interesting to talk about post race.
Yep.
At this point, I would try and make a move for P2.
Amazing, bro.
Yeah, he's starting to lose it.
Yep. Made it work. Nicely done. You're almost clear. You're clear.
Man, my driving style is so real lifey nowadays. It's so dirty. It's so full of corrections and whatever, and changes of plans. I remember in the sim, man, like back in the Super Cup contender, whatever thing we were doing, the inputs were so clean, and now I'm like sawing the car big time.
Well, part of that is the MX-5. Because
Yeah,
the MX-5
true.
lends itself to that. Oh my.
There's
Wow.
so much
Hayden.
draft here. It's so easy to stick with Kane. It's not
Good.
supposed to be easy. But I might be destroying my tires more than them.
Well, you've had to work a little harder. I just, try and get as close as you can to them so that you have to work the least and save as much tire as you can. Actually, just save as much tire as you can as well as push them a bit. See if you can make a 2-car breakaway.
I think we're gonna break away from P3 and 4. But Hayden, I mean, there's nothing I can do with Hayden. He's good. We're actually doing well, at least on at the top here. I have no idea how many golds are alive in the race.
It's hard to tell because I don't think my trading pins are updated fully.
Yikes. The car is actually a little bit faster with the dirty air and draft there. I mean, faster on the straight line and shadier on the corners.
Yeah, but overall faster.
Yeah.
I mean, makes sense. It's
I'm
a
still
box.
0x. How is this possible?
Oh, you need to push harder.
Exactly. Yeah, this is fixed, Hunter. Hayden really caught up though.
Yeah, he pushed. You might have to defend your P2. This would be the time where I start trying to fight for P1.
Is there any point though? Like, Kane is gonna pass back in the next lap.
Yes, but you want to be trading 1 and 2, not 2 and 3. You're gonna have to be trading a spot either way, or fighting for a spot either way. You may want to wait to execute the move until Hayden's a little bit closer, so there's a chance of him going with you.
I don't think he's going for it yet. Because he knows I'm gold.
Oh, your teammates?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I never saw that in my life. Kane making a mistake.
Oh shit! Nice save.
Okay.
Made it work.
That's too deep. There's no way he's making this. He did it.
You're still there.
Bro, he braked so late.
You're a nose ahead.
Yeah, it's not gonna be worth it though.
Nice.
I'm not even on off track. Come on, Hayden. Come on, Hayden. Come on, Hayden.
Nice work. You've got it.
Yes.
Don't worry about what's behind you.
Yeah, I'm looking in the mirror the whole thing.
I know. Stop it.
Oh, it's low. How's it going, man? He's got a much better exit this time. And I forgot to upshift. Okay, whatever. Brain fart. I'm reading chat. Push. Oh, he's going for it too. Oh my god. Okay, whatever. Talk about hesitation. I had no idea if Hayden was going for it. I just slowed down and let him go. I mean, I
always assume he's going for it. Teammate or no?
Yeah. I'm gonna see what he can do with Kane, and then maybe follow.
It's just you three in the race.
On the top?
Yep. Yeah, fourth is way back.
My tires are going.
Your wheel is going. Oh my god, I've been watching Far Chase this whole time.
Oh, he's going for it now.
Yep.
Blames chat instantly. Pro streamer. I got lots of experience. Oh, I'm gonna pass them both.
Do it.
Nope. It wasn't them both. At least one. Come on, Hayden. No, yeah. Lift.
You've got it.
Scandinavian flick on that turn in. It worked. Brocane is playing with us right now. He's toying us. Because you see how easy it was for him to pass me after one lap?
Yeah, but that was just because he started making mistakes. You're looking in your rear view.
But he's also consistently faster on the last corner.
Yeah. But it'll be much harder for him to pass if you do your best. I mean, you were the same pace as him that run. It'll be much harder for him to pass if you keep it clean.
Oh my god.
You too.
I needed you saying it was 2 because I thought it was gonna be a 3 wide there.
Yeah.
It's actually easier to pass on the outside here
Yeah. No.
because of the curb on the inside. Okay, whatever. Go for it, man.
Oh, this might get spicy with lap traffic up ahead. Hey, John.
Ah, the car's understeering so much here now. How did Kane go all the way there? Like, I don't know.
He was set up for the corner much better.
This is like, okay,
you and Hayden.
we're seeing what's happening here. Everyone is rehearsing the last lap move.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing we can do except think about the next 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
Yeah, and you definitely don't want to be third going into the last lap.
I want to be third before the last lap.
Yeah, makes sense.
Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna back off. What's happening? Come on, guys.
Traffic might make this spicy.
More, right?
Hopefully they obey blue flags.
Oh, the curb rotates the car a little bit more.
Well, Kane's got backup now, hasn't he?
This is 2 to go, I believe.
Yep. Okay, let's think.
Man, Hayden played that really smart.
Traffic is real now.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, Kane is fucked.
they're not being
I don't know.
friendly.
I don't know. Exit. Think about the exit.
Yep.
Get a good exit. Ah!
Nice. Keep it. You got room. You got room. Go. Stay focused. Stay focused. Take inside. Yep. Watch the rejoin. Okay, you're fine. He's still there. Still there. You're fine.
Outside is better. Outside is better. No, upshift.
Just keep your foot in.
No.
You're fine. Good save.
I'm gonna let him go. Oh, I crashed.
That was a good race.
Like, I think I just braked way too late after jumping the curve on the inside.
Yeah,
and also, not only that, I braked harder as well, which just abused the ABS, overheated the front tires. There was no front at all. But the setup was good though. Last lap, that was fun.
Yeah, you made a really nice move to get to the front.
I was like, chaos. What should I do? Good exit. Abandoned everything. Just went for a good exit. Good race, Kane. Good stuff. Nice job, Hayden. Man, good stuff. That was fun. One more.
I'm so mad I didn't finish the outside mover. It would have been fabulous.
That was a lot in just 20 minutes.
That was just 20 minutes. And now we're doing like inverted grid, so. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. Invert 10.
Man, that last lap pass. Let's look at that. Is it here? It was actually my fastest lap. Oh, this is practice. Sorry, my bad. It was. This was good. This was good here. I don't know why it chases like that. This is it. You see, like, I was like, what should I do? What should I do? They were like dealing with traffic. I was like, bro, fuck this. I'm just gonna go all the way to the outside. We got a good exit.
Right now, right?
Boom.
Yeah, you can go out to warm as well if you want during it.
Yeah, that was nice.
Cheers.
Good race, Alex. That's fun.
What was a mistake again on the hairpin? Like even here, like I panicked and I overslowed because it seems like the inside in all these summit point corners are like somewhat difficult because of the high curbs. So I was afraid of like just getting there too much, and I overslowed big time. That's why he passed me, I think, because here I braked way too late. I'm braking too hard as well. Just too much ABS.
Honestly, I think you just got a little unsettled.
I didn't use all the track too. You see here, like,
Yeah.
that was one of the bad things. And then that was fine. Just a little door banging. This was just fuck it. What did I do wrong here? Why did it slow me down so much? Oh, I lifted. Oh, I lifted. I lifted. He was flat, and then by here, he already has the inside. I started braking. I braked too late and too much pressure and too much steering. It was all of it. I was asking for the car to do the impossible.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so looking forward, Sully, what's your strategy going to be in the invert grid?
Try to get to the top 3 as quickly as possible and then redo the same rehearse game. As soon as I get into top 3, then passing on the last lap is ideal. And then, like in the same scenario here, I made lots of mistakes. Lots of micro mistakes. Like here, too much space. So I carried this battle all the way to the outside, to the next corner. And then I upshifted too late here. And then I lost a little bit of room. Because of that, we had to fight more. And then you start adding up all those little mistakes until right here, where he's still side by side. I was supposed to be fully ahead here. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
And then here, I gave him also a little bit too much space. I mean, that's the problem. Like, I think if this was real life, I would have been more aggressive. No kidding. Yeah. Anyways, are you talking to Jack? I'm talking to Brian Lockwood, who is one of the best coaches I know, and nowadays a coach of the Motor Racing Academy as well. Actually, I should have that in the title, because you are here commentating with us. People should know who you are.
Oh. Appreciate the kind words, Solid.
Kind? What?
To be honest, I have a hard time to recognize black from gold.
I will be right back, actually. I'm going to grab a quick bite before next race.
Yep. Kane, that was fun, man. I was too safe, I think.
My car is broken.
But yeah, too many little mistakes. And that's the thing, when you fight with Kane, it's like there is no mistake from his side. So any mistake that you make brings the delta to the red, to the worst. And then like you have to just minimize the mistakes. And if you do minimize the mistakes, then you have the chance of him getting traffic, and then you have the chance of getting a good run and maybe passing him. But then if you make another mistake again, he passes you back, and that's exactly what happened. How much time until the race to start? Oh, me too. I was expecting the left car to kill you.
Where the pit party at?
Yeah, man, that was interesting. Have you tried VR in Sim? I did actually use VR for
the second race.
3 years. And then I moved to triples when I started streaming. So the answer is yes. "30 seconds. By the way, guys, just a reminder that the yearly membership of the Academy is with 50% discount right now. It's already there on the website. Go to suedomeda.com and you can join. Oh, bag of holding. There is no limit. Actually, there are splits. So right now we had 150 drivers in this event. We have 3 splits of 50 people, and we're going to be analyzing the replays of the other events as well. Which, by the way, I need to ask you guys. Some of you need to save the replay of the splits 2 and 3 so that we can analyze the races after. So I need to tag you guys on the chat in Discord. Actually, because we have 40 seconds. When you guys back to your home planet, mate?
When they come back to me, up in the dungeon.
Let's go. Let's go. We're starting P8. I thought it was going to be more inverted than that.
This is probably okay. It can get a little too chaotic if it's more than top 10. But
yeah, true.
Yeah, you're going to be good. You're going to get to the front super fast, and you're going to have a single car breakaway.
Okay.
Okay. Slow car, 2 cars in front of you.
Good luck, everybody.
Kind of stuck.
Yeah, you were. Nothing you could do.
Bro, you're not coming here.
Yours, my.
He's still there. Clear. Good move. Remember to keep your tires alive.
Oh my god. Bro, I'm like, Kane is not gonna pass me.
Yep.
No way.
Oh,
What happened?
you're safe. Kane got wrecked. That was ugly.
Bro, Kane is so unlucky.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't know it was gonna happen in this kind of event too, man.
It's everywhere.
Yeah. Nah, that move that wrecked him was a little dirty though.
We're gonna have to see that.
Mm-hmm.
What am I doing? I'm reading chat, sorry.
Oh boy.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, you're good. You're good. Oh. It works.
Did anyone crash?
No, just one wide.
Oh, someone spun.
Oh no.
Yeah, I gotta apologize for that. That was a very real life move. Sorry. I'm telling you, like I have evil spirits now.
Are you saying real life drivers are evil, Swillio?
Yeah, we are.
John in my stream chat said, I see Kane is still a magnet for random BS. Nope.
I
Some
can see the
things
braking
never
zone. Okay, now I can
changed.
see.
Watch your right side, mate. Watch your right side.
Oh, come on, Mike.
Come on, I told you.
Oh, he left it.
He's dead.
That's fine. Good.
That was in vain.
Oops.
And I just
So
got
your
4X
challenge
from
now
that.
is to break away
I mean,
from
how many
him.
times are you gonna flip?
Is Kane still alive?
No.
It was raining cars.
Oops.
Do you want to go with my plan, or do you already have a plan?
Bro, I have no plan right now because, like,
Okay,
I'm
all right.
thinking.
Push.
Okay, go for it.
Push, catch this guy, pass him, he'll push you, the two of you break away.
Copy that. Is the track a little bit hotter?
I can check. I'm not sure.
I was like, why is the car just giving up?
I don't know what it used to be. No, it looks like it's static.
Okay, that's a very
No,
bad
it's not
excuse
static.
then.
Never mind. It is getting hotter.
Oh,
I
it
just
is?
saw
Okay.
getting hotter. Although I have to say, credit to Ken, the guy in P1.
Yeah,
He's driving fast.
he is. Just now I got into draft.
Yeah.
Again, overdriving this one. Sebastian too, he got into draft, and then now like we're building the pack again.
Mm-hmm. Still, I think you'll be best served controlling the race from P1.
Yep.
Oh. Hayden just spun.
Really?
Yep. Not on his own. That was more of a racing incident. Yes.
Who did pole in Formula 1?
I have no idea.
He got murdered. Everyone got murdered. Hayden, Kane, Connor.
Swello, you're up.
No. I was the murderer this time.
Yeah, true. It's like pets. Kill or be killed.
Yeah, exactly.
Gold.
Oh, Lando got it.
Oh, really? Okay.
I would love to see him being champion, man. Like, since Miami, Verstappen and Red Bull disappeared.
You know, I've been really liking Oscar more and more lately.
As a person, as a driver.
Both. He seems really chill. Like, he seems very level-headed.
Yeah, he is. Norris has a stronger personality. So
True,
people like him,
right.
people dislike him.
Yeah, more polarized for sure.
Thanks. Guess where I learned that?
I used to really like him, but there have been a couple moments lately that have made me been like,
Exactly.
You too? Okay.
No. Honestly, I'm starting to... I still root for some specific drivers like Hamilton, but like I'm starting to like the closer the race is, the better.
Oh, for sure. Like, let's get more storylines.
I tried to do the cut, like the how do you call it, switchback, but
Oh, rounder, yeah.
he parked in the middle of the track. There was nowhere I could go. Let's have fun.
Oh, he's going. Oh, he's got it.
I did to you what he did to me. Oh no, he's got the inside.
Oh, he's still there. Oh,
no.
Tragic. Oh? Oh, he's got it. You've got it. You're clear.
That's fun.
What a move. All right, keep the tires alive. Still 10 minutes left, half the race. Nice work getting to the front. Now we keep it.
Not this time.
Ah, good move.
We even like scratched a little bit.
Mm-hmm. No, really nice move.
Bro, my line here is so shit.
Yeah, you keep ending up too wide on the entry to the last corner there.
Bro, this is gonna be intense.
Mm-hmm.
We have 4 people here. I'm gonna have to defend.
I don't know why he's not working with you. It looks like there's potential for a breakaway, but oh well.
2 blues. No, where's the goat,
no.
guys? Come on.
He's there.
Oh my god.
Nice job, you're holding it. The Blues almost crushed each other.
They are actually.
Oh, they're door banging again.
I'm gonna roast the blue team after that.
Oh, they're
No!
actually crashing. All right, keep driving, keep driving. Nobody's crashed. Most normal Miata race.
Most normal Miata race. Everything comes back to its nature,
Yes.
regardless of the environment. Okay, just a message to the blue team. This is a team race, okay?
Was it an ecological dynamics quote I just heard, Swilio?
What?
Was that an ecological dynamics related quote?
No.
Okay.
More like a philosophical pseudo thing that doesn't
Gotcha.
have any roots.
Gotcha.
If it happens to be associated with something.
Well, Trump, we're not going to
It's
win
just
if
pure
you're
luck.
defending. Let's go.
Are you familiar with ecological dynamics?
Nope.
All right, we should talk about that off stream.
Okay, I'm interested.
Get into a little discussion about it. Yeah.
Bro, the kind of books that I read are so random. Like my last book was called that I read was 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, which is absolutely gorgeous. Like such a great like it's so good. I sent it to my fiance and I sent it to my mom. 7 Habits of Highly Effective People.
Mm-hmm.
And then now I'm reading How to Be a 3% Man, which is a book on women, which is kind of fun and interesting. It's essentially about like relationships and psychology of women and stuff like that. It's pretty fun. I keep sending quotes to my fiance just to fuck around. And then the next one I'm gonna read is called Burnout Immunity. It's a book on mental health for workaholics like me.
That sounds nice. I should check that out.
Yeah. And then before that, I think I read like 15 books this year, man. Like I don't stop reading books. They are literally manuals on how to live. I also read a book called Influence by Robert Cialdini. It's a 600-page book on psychology, which is mostly about manipulation and negotiations and like, super fun.
That does sound fun. Have you read The 48 Laws of Power?
No.
Also fun. Definitely nothing I would like really apply in real life, but a fun read. Same kind of vibe.
Mm-hmm. I read one about negotiation with like criminals with hostages called Never Split the Difference.
Split the Difference.
Yes. That book is so
That's
cool.
a great book. Yeah. Okay, all right. We're driving.
We're driving, right? How much time left? 5 minutes left.
5 minutes, yeah, 4 laps. It's just the two of you.
He's really in it, man.
If you try.
He thinks this is gonna work with me. He lost his own corner trying to mind punt me. Bro, I invented mind punt. Oh, but there is one book that actually changed my whole life and made me create the Motor Racing Academy, made me create my online courses, made me quit piano. One book that absolutely changed my whole life. It's called So Good They Can't Ignore You by Cal Newport. And it's about career decisions and what to do with your life in terms of like what to pursue and how to identify what you're good at. Like, bro, that's amazing. Such a great book. I actually read it twice. It's the book that made me quit piano and get into sim racing. Essentially, the premise of the book is don't ever follow your passion, but rather follow a career that you're obviously good at. So my passion was music, but when you made your passion a work, then you can kind of corrupt that passion, create a toxic relationship with something you previously loved. And then I focus on what I was good and what I was really effective at doing, which is sim racing coaching. Not racing, coaching. And that's where I decided to just finish my master's degree and build the academy. It's called So Good They Can't Ignore You by Cal Newport. The dude is a MIT computer scientist or something.
What did you say? Can I unlap myself? Can I get the position some quicker and there's no point in fighting?
Give me the draft.
Yeah, sure.
2 minutes left. Getting things done? No, never read that.
Don't worry about it, I'll get on the next lap. I'll be closer.
Seems interesting.
Oh.
I read Atomic Habits.
No, please fight. I'd really like that.
Oh, traffic.
Should be okay. Oh no, I just realized I'm gonna miss Cup of the Day. Oh well.
Guess what?
Trackmania. I've been playing a lot of Trackmania recently. Nice. Oh, opponent made a mistake. Just keep it clean. You have this.
Keep it clean, Swallow.
Oh, Kane's rooting for Ken.
What?
Kane's in my chat saying, "Come on, Ken, go blue team."
Oh, because it's blue.
Yeah.
Go for it. Cheers.
What is happening? These guys are like killing themselves. Oh my god.
Okay, you have a 1 second lead.
Bro, the tires are gone.
Yeah.
For him too, because the Delta was the same.
Ooh, nice move.
Oh, bro, the tires. Bro, the tires. Where are the tires?
Swellio's tired.
Thank you.
Swellio's cooked. It's not over yet. There it is. Your
There we
race
go.
winner, everybody. Swellio Zuzu Almeida. He has done it in his debut race. He's done it.
Oh man, that brings memories of us winning at Suzuka, remember?
Oh yeah, and Le Mans, remember that one?
Oh, Le Mans, man. If it wasn't for that championship, I would never be here.
Really?
Yeah, because that's why I would never have driven in real life. Because when I got the championship, a team called me to test a real car.
Good race, fellas. That was fun.
So I'm literally driving in real life because of you helping me with the spotting.
I think you did 99.99% of the work, but I'll take a tiny bit of credit. Thank you.
That was fun, guys. Let's analyze some stuff now. If you have anything specific, just throw in the chat, and we're gonna try to go through as much as possible. This was amazing. Yeah, that's it. Next week we have more. It's probably gonna be even better, even more organized. Sorry for giving the instructions so late into the session. We had some technical issues, but this is the first round. It was a great opportunity for us to learn and improve for the next one. Hopefully we can even maybe get a broadcast in it with commentators, you know, like we can always dream big. So let's make this happen. Thank you for the trust.
Awesome job.
Legend. No, this was a great event. I think, like you said, there's a lot to improve on, but as a starting point,
this was amazing.
Awesome.
This was amazing.
Yeah.
You guys are amazing. This community is amazing.
I think it'll be on Twitch, guys. I think the link is on Discord anyway. So just click there.
I will be right back. While everybody send in your clips. I don't think anybody. I think everybody associated with the race is on your stream, but keep an eye out on my chat.
This is brilliant.
Like 2 minutes, and then I'll be good to go. Okay.
All right. Cool. Yeah, that was fun. Okay, time to study. Time to improve. What are we doing now? What we're analyzing. Let's go to the races. What's your PC specs? I have a 4090. I have 32 gigs of RAM, and that's all I remember. But yeah, and triples 31. Fernando, did you race with us? Yeah, how was it, guys? You got half of the grid on the lead lap. Few people died, including Connor and Kane. Let's go to race 1. Do you prefer to see race 1 first or race 2? We can go straight to race 1. Out of the ICU and into a normal room. Nice, good stuff. Can you get a sim rig there? You should do it. Oh, okay. I thought it was you.
Oh, what's up?
What?
Oh, sorry.
All right, I'm gonna remove this here real quick. Lovely. Oh, by the way, I didn't show you guys this. Bro, I just rolled my bottle out of reach. I have to move.
No.
Shit. Analyze the assets just in general. Okay, let's do that. I was gonna say something. Oh yes, so you might have seen this and wondered, what is this, right? This is the Solameda Sim Racing gloves. This is the 3rd prototype. We've been working with with 2 companies to build the perfect sim racing gloves with the right grips, with the right friction levels at the right spots, with the right protections for wearing. Like it's just made specifically for sim racing. This is not a karting glove. This is not a real life glove. This is a sim racing glove. And we also made these. We also made this specifically made for sim racing shoes. They are based on a kayak shoe and then adjusted to be extremely breathable here on the outside for good comfort and temperature, to be extremely flexible, and to have an extra reinforcement of rubber here so that when you can so that you break 120 kilos all the time without ripping the tip like I do with my old kayak shoes all the time. I had to buy new kayak shoes every 3 months because I was just destroying them, so I decided to create this. These are going to be officially launched in September 2nd, which means in a few days. We were supposed to have a pre-order. We only have 500 of these, 500 pairs each, and the pre-order might pop on the website at any point, anytime. Probably this week, by September 2nd, we're gonna have the official launch. You might have a day or two of pre-order, but yeah, I'm not really sure if we're gonna sell out quickly or not. And yeah, interested and I'm excited about launching this. See how you guys like it. You rip your tips walking. Exactly. There you go. You need one of these two for walking.
Swelio, for the analysis, is it possible for you to stream on Discord as well as like at the same time as everything else, or is that going to be too much? Because I can't see what you're seeing in real time.
You can hear. You can hear what I'm saying in real time. What?
No, I can't see your screen. Like, so if you're analyzing the S's, I can't see like how you're controlling.
I can just share the screen to you right now on Discord.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, that's what I was asking.
Oh, okay. Can you see it?
Yep.
All right, let's go for it. Split 1, lap 1, turn 1. By the way, did any of you guys save the replay from splits 2 and 3? Because I have to load the replay here to be able to analyze the races. Anyways. Oh, great. Thank you. Can you upload it to WeTransfer.com, and send a link to me so that I can yeah, for 3. Perfect. Thank you, man. Okay, let's see what we can do here for analysis. Why can't I find your name? Oh, Suleiman. Okay. Lap 1. Turn 1. What happened?
Oh, so it's getting spicy up front. There's some 3 wide. And Suleiman's looking for that inside line, which I like. I like the line here.
No! It was... What do you think?
Me?
Yeah.
So I think initial gut reaction, right? Suleiman was not a little unprepared for the what's it called? The field checking up, because there are a lot of cars breaking into turn 1. That caught him off guard and he panicked. It looked like he panicked a little bit and got off to the grass because he didn't really need to. Like, he could have made that line work just barely.
I don't think this is the cause of the incident, though. Like, yeah, sure, you're breaking the grass, but you're pointing forward, and by the time you get here, your speed is exactly the same speed of the guys on besides you. So like, you're still valid to. You're still entitled for the inside.
Mm-hmm.
I think what happened here is, well, first of all, I would blame more Edward for this. Like, he knows there's someone here. There's someone here. There's someone here. There's someone here. Like, there's nothing. Like, but it's a 3 wide in such a small track that I'm not really sure. Ah, man, I don't know.
Here's the thing. If I'm 3 wide on such a small track, I don't want to be giving somebody else the opportunity to come down on me. If I'm 3 wide on this kind of a corner, if I'm doing it, I want to be set up so that I'm right next to the other guy on entry, so that if anything, he's scared to turn in. Right now, Suleiman is kind of scared to come back on track. I want the guy in the middle to be scared to turn in. Like, oh, I can't make a mistake turning in too early, because if I do, we'll crash. That way he'll be a little bit more careful, instead of what happens here where he feels super confident, he cuts you off a little bit too much, and you just get unlucky. You get turned. He doesn't. Yeah, I think it's his fault, but I think there could have been a different outcome with a more like calculated start to this. Does that make sense?
I would not penalize anyone for sure. I think this is a 50-50 racing incident. It's kind of like maybe. Oh no, I think Suleiman knew that this was a 3 wide. The only problem is that generally when we are 3 wide and then someone doesn't know we are 3 wide, that's where the problem happens. Because right now, this guy here is turning right big time. And then because of that, Edward tries to go to the inside to not hit him. So it gets pretty complex. This is a racing incident, honestly. Like, yeah. I don't think... I mean, this is kind of similar to what I did. Okay, let's show that. So I need to show you a similar incident where I'm at fault, big time. It was that dive, you remember?
Yeah, I remember.
I need to remember which one was it though.
It was early on. It was like lap 2, I think.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, okay. What I did here, let's see. I mean, at this point though, like this is controversial.
Well, I'm giving you a penalty for that. I'm sorry. If I'm the steward, you're getting a penalty for that. That was Look, it could have worked, right? There's a tiny space, and if you had kept all 4 wheels on the asphalt,
I am like right now. I claimed it.
Barely. You're not quite there yet, and you're going like back and forth.
Yeah.
You're like not fully presented by the point. I guess you do keep all 4 on the asphalt.
You gotta turn left though. Like I went here to the inside, boom, and then now he goes left. But this thing, okay, give me the penalty. I accept the penalty. But if I was the black car and I saw someone diving like that, like crazy, I would protect myself. I wouldn't turn left to be self-pit maneuvered. I would go right or just leave the space and then see what happens. Because like regardless of who is in the wrong or who's going to get a penalty, you still want to keep racing, right? So when you turn left here, now he's putting himself in this position because I showed in the mirrors. Half a second after he's closing on me. So like there is time to do something about it. I'm not saying I'm not in the wrong again. I'm just saying that if I were to be in his situation, I would probably give him the space.
Yeah,
how bad of an excuse is that?
No. This is a really important conversation to have, though. Like, we can say who's right and who's wrong, but in the end, like, if I'm racing in PASC or you're racing in real life, you don't really care about who's right and who's wrong. I mean, you do, whatever, but what matters is what the best outcome is for you, given the situation. So do you want to do something like, okay, we review an incident, we say, okay, who gets a penalty, if anybody, and then we like review what each car could have done better?
Yes.
Or like, yeah.
No, that's the main point. Like, I don't care too much about who's in the wrong. I care about, like, in this situation, what could everyone, each of you have done better to get a better outcome. Because, like, when you're driving, when you're racing, you don't want to, he's dive bombing me, I'm going to let him crash me because I want him to get a penalty. No, you want to keep racing, right? So, trying to determine who is going to be penalized or whatever should not be the focus of these analysis here. It should be, what can you improve in your racecraft? Because I'm a coach, not a steward. So... anyways, I was showing this because I just wanted to compare this. But we didn't crash or anything. Like, everyone stayed on... Never mind. Sorry, man. I mean, yeah, sorry. That was a little bit too aggressive. I just saw the opportunity when I saw you going right, and I was like, this appeared to me as like an evil opportunity to do something. Anyways, it was. So we were gonna check some more replays. So split 1, lap 2, race 2, Bardia. Oh, that was similar. Let's look at this. Brian, can I ask you something? Could
Sure.
you like create a little to-do list of incidents? Because I'm losing the chat. Like chat goes up very quickly, and like if we can like get an order of like, okay, who asked to analyze?
Yes. What chat am I looking at though? Because you have Restream on, right?
It's
Should I look at
Twitch.
Twitch or
I think
YouTube?
it's Twitch because I asked everyone to go to Twitch.
I sure can.
Thanks, man.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to analyze. You see, that's why I asked Brian to write it down, because I lose track of what we need to do. So let's look at this and then we'll look at the S's.
Okay. So
You are never doing this corner, bro. Like, I think, okay, what's happening here is a lack of commitment. It's a lack of... You decided to make the overtake way too late. You decided to do something about it way too late. You were like, oh, he's braking early. I'm gonna go to the inside. Instead of like having a plan maybe. Because like, I mean, I don't think he's braking too late or too early. But what I see is a clumsy change of direction and like, oh, I'm gonna go for it. Maybe not. I'm gonna go for it. Like, even the engine, you can hear how you even like dab the throttle a little bit here. You see, like you lifted, you accelerated, and then you braked. This is a clear sign of like, I don't know exactly what I'm doing, but I'm gonna go since it's already too late. He's already braking. I'm already here. Let's do it. Let's go it. Let's go for it. But I would definitely penalize you for that because it was a little bit too clumsy and too last second decision. And you missed the apex big time and you went off actually, so I mean, yeah, at least no no but I think in this situation here it would be better to just give the position back. And yeah, this corner is a corner to not fight. Like it's terrible to fight here. The outcome is always bad. And you were in his blind spot as well. You were in his blind spot. He cannot see you here. And then when he sees you, it's now. Like that's already kind of a little bit too late. So yeah, I would say here, racecraft wise, what you should like focus on is commitment. When you go for a move, you either go or you don't go at all. Like don't half go. if you half go for a move, this happens. Like you're just not in full control. Even if it's an aggressive move, man, you have to go for it. You have to commit for it because it's better to take charge of it instead of being in this gray area of uncertainty. Oh, big blind spot. Like you're not supposed to be here. This is not the racing line. So like us drivers, we already kind of expect where the other drivers are gonna be. So here he thinks you're like in Narnia. And then suddenly you'll go back. Okay, so let's go to the S's, because you guys wanted to analyze the S's. Why is that? Is that because you didn't want to? Was it difficult for you to do them flat? Let me get like this 20.5 here. Okay, so let's look at this. What message?
Hold on. So can I go through a list of the incidents I have on the list to see if I missed any?
I mean, yeah, I don't know.
I just need a second. I want to like talk through them, and then if anybody isn't on the list, please let me know.
Oh, perfect. Okay, go for it. Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, there's a question about the protest system. Then, as far as incidents, we have Car 13, Thomas Weston. Thomas, could you be a little more specific about that, please? Is that split one? And what incidents do you want to look at? We also have from Fossilizer, split one, race 2, end of lap 2. Fossilizer, could you please post your iRacing name? We have split 2, race 2, lap 2, leading battle. We have lap 9, car 13. If that's not split 1, please let us know. And finally, we have split 2, race 2, last lap fight from Alessandro Ranieri. Lap 5, car 13, split 1 feature, lap 5. And that's Thomas, I think.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just want to go through these S's here. I mean, in this car, it's actually quite easy to do them flat. It's more about like getting the best line so that you don't scrub speed. Because like ideally, you don't want to be where I am here. Like I'm a little bit too close to the inside. I could have gotten a better exit here and allowed the car to go a little bit wider, like the blue car, which is Ken, and then turning in a little bit earlier because I'm wider. And from there, it's just like trying to hit late apexes everywhere. So hit the end of this curb, and then hit the end of this curb, and then hit kind of the end of this curb, but I kind of jump it because in this car it's pretty fine to jump it. But it's kind of easy. If you late apex everything, it's going to be easy flat. If you end up early apexing the first one, and that's the trick, that's the trap. If you early apex the first one, like I'm doing here, I'm kind of like doing it a little bit too early. Then by the time you exit this first one, you exit too much to the left, and then you're forced to also early apex the second round, the second corner, and then you're forced wide again, and then you're also forced to early apex this one, which can ultimately push you wide like Hayden did. So I'm actually gonna show you an example of someone being forced wide because of the line. On cold tires, it's more difficult to do it flat. Oh, we're gonna see here, right here. So let's see what happens. So he power, a little bit too much on the inside, middle of the track, turns in early apex. I mean, he's kind of like lifting, so I guess here it doesn't count too much. There's no ball effect that I mentioned. But then he turns in here, and he turns into this last one a little bit too much to the middle of the track instead of being more to the left. And that's not the lap that he went wide. That's why I'm feeling a little bit like this is not looking too bad. But he was actually early apexing everything. So let's see if this one. What is the lap that he went wide? Is it lap 2?
Swilla, can you check the Discord message I sent you when you get a chance?
Why did I miss it? Oh, because of this feature. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't remember. I know someone went wide and I just missed it, so I can't tell you. But like that's the idea in the S's. Let me check Discord. We could maybe go to Discord, or we just try to catch up with the analysis. What's the first one?
First one is car 13, Thomas Weston. Split 1, race 2, lap 5.
Ooh, well, the lap 6 is 3 dots, so let's see what happened. Is that the right one? Oh yeah, it's at the end of lap 5. Okay. Beginning of lap 6. Woo. Oh my god. Ah. That was it. That was it. There's the main cause is you turn right a little bit, a tiny bit. Like if you're going 3 wide, you have to go as straight as possible. You were in the worst situation possible because you were like slightly ahead, so any contact is gonna be worse for you. So yeah, like because you're here and then you go right, you see? You suddenly like kind of lose the flow because the guys are going on average more or less to the left because they're trying to set up the kink. And then you just go a little bit. One's going that way, and then suddenly you just go a little bit too aggressive. And then as soon as you get the contact, like there's nothing you can do. Rip stream? What happened?
I don't know. I got an edge. I do see the time refresh, but it looks like it's back on.
Okay. What racing wheel does he use? Thomas?
Yeah,
Or...
so everybody's getting another ad. You might want to take a sec.
Okay.
It looks like.
Not my intention, sorry.
That revenue, that 30 cents.
30 cents? Yeah. Stream keeps dropping, really? So is it... Well, I don't know what it is. I'm sorry. Like, I have to check. Oh, this is going to be fixed. Because one of my, you know, how do you call it? The Wi-Fi adapters for my PC, it broke. So I just bought another one. It just arrived. So I'm going to reinstall it. And the next stream is going to be fine. Because my internet speed is limited to like 2 megabits right now. 2 megabytes. So it's kind of bad. Shoo shoo. Are we back? Are we back? Okay, so yeah, for this one, 3 wide is fine. It's a very high risk move when you have 2 fast flat corners. But I think the main cause was you turning a little bit to the right, and I wouldn't blame anyone else apart from the little on the steering. What's next?
What's next? We just saw Thomas Weston's lap 5, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, next is race 2, end of lap 2, Xander Baldock. I don't have a car number.
Okay. Oh! What is happening here? What? Oof. Okay. Man, these cars are way too sensitive in iRacing.
They really are. They are pretty sensitive in real life too, to be fair.
But like this?
Yeah, very unstable. It happened very quickly. Oh no, stream died again.
Now it's back. It showed like 0 and now 279 people and then 118.
Yeah.
Can you guys give me? Can you guys give me 1 second? I'm gonna just install the little thing.
It might help if you stop the Discord stream too. This might be harming it.
Let me see.
I hate to say it, but
or I can stream it with low quality, which is better.
It's already pretty low quality, but we can try.
The Wi-Fi card, I didn't install it yet. It's like it just arrived. It's literally like in the little Amazon like packaging here. Yeah. Sorry guys, sorry. Okay, so for this one, again, I'm gonna blame someone for the. I'm gonna steward it, and then I'm gonna coach it. Right, the stewarding side, it's Ashley's fault because he turned to the right, to the left, ever so slightly right now. I would say that I'm not really sure if I would give a penalty though.
If it depends on the race. If it's Pesk, I have really high expectations of everybody. I would consider giving a penalty for this. In a race like this, like, because in Pesk, if somebody does that, there's a very reasonable chance that it's intentional. Here, I'm not sure I'd give a penalty, like you said.
He's going straight. Xander is going straight. And then, like, Ashley just turns left a little bit if you look at the steering.
Ever so slight.
Yeah, boom. Yeah, but that's enough. Because, like...
Yeah.
And now let's talk about Xander. What could you have done here to not be in that situation? First of all, why... while getting yourself out of the draft? Like, you want to be behind the white car. Like, this whole situation here, there's nothing you can gain by staying and blocking this guy here, or like, it's actually worse because you're giving him the side draft. So you're giving him more speed to pass you. Instead, you should have gone to the left behind the white car to get the draft. That's the only thing. Like, and also, like, you guys are teammates. Like, why are, like, help each other? You see the white cars, they're not killing themselves. Yeah, so I would say the big mistake here is not necessarily Ashley killing Xander. I mean, that's a mistake. You had, if this was a fight, Ashley, you have more space. It's difficult to see from the cockpit view, but you have more space, like half a car here to the right, to avoid like scratching that and rubbing like that. But Xander, you should not be here at this point. You should be behind the white car, gaining the draft and gaining speed. So that's the verdict. Any comments, Brian?
No, not in particular. Just that it's definitely possible. Like you said, I completely agree. You want to be in the draft of the car in front, especially in a really boxy car, in a really draft-heavy car like this. That's going to create a lot of different opportunity for you because you have a lot more control over the line if he's barely a nose in compared to if he's a half car length in. That being said, like, squeezing, like, I see why you want to squeeze going into turn one. It's just, see if you can do it later. Like, if you can catch some draft here and then maybe squeeze later when you have more control of it over the line, like, that squeeze will be much more intimidating once you're further ahead, right? And you'll get further ahead with that draft. So kind of like Swelio said, just a little bit to add on to it. Like, yeah, use the heck out of that.
No, fuck this.
The draft, and then evaluate what you can do.
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather be almost fully ahead and being squeezed to the outside compared to squeezing here half a car length, barely ahead and squeezing to the inside. Like, that just seems, it's both safer and you have a higher chance of converting the move.
Yeah. Patrick said, awful verdict, completely wrong, lol.
Oh.
I mean...
Already.
I guess that the perspective that Xander is squeezing Ashley to the right, but he's not though. Here he's perfectly parallel, so there's no. Yeah, like. Yeah, no. That's my verdict. Next one.
Hey, do we want Kane in the call?
For sure. Let's get Kane in the call.
Okay, let's get him.
Okay. Let me...
Yeah. Sorry, Kane. I didn't know what you meant. This is just like, yeah.
And Connor too, if you guys want. Can you add? Did you make the call?
Hold on, I'm working on it.
Watch the full crash. Oh, because the full crash was fun. Yeah, that was. Oh my god, bro! What is like? It's funny that like. Bro, no, cockpit view, let's go for this. You work your whole life, you buy a race car, and then this happens to you. Wow. Sticks the landing, 9 out of 10. Oh wait, I need to join a call or something. Just joined. Sorry, my bad. I was laughing at this incident. Guys, look at this.
What do we got? Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Well, I mean, man's got a broken arm or something.
Yeah. Don't they have these like 2-stage crash chassis or something? This guy needed like a 15-stage. Okay, let's go for the next one.
Okay, next one is split 2. I don't think we want to go there yet. So
yeah, let's go for all the split ones first.
Car 13, lap 9. I don't have a turn. And I also don't have a race. So we'll skip that one. Thomas, could you please tell me the race for that lap 9 request?
No, we can probably find it though. Like car 13, lap 9. There's nothing on the feature. And then, sorry, heat 1. And then here we have... We don't have any incidents, but lap 9 we have a small moment here of... I guess this is it. Is there anything here? Car 13, right?
Yeah. Okay, he gets there. He backs out.
Yeah, if this is it...
I don't think that move was ever on. I think it was smart to back out. I think you could have tried to keep it, but...
Yeah, it's just a bad place to go, like, unless you're... The only part... Okay, if you're going for it, 2 things. You need to find... First of all, you need to place your car in a line that allows you to carry as much speed as possible. You're going way too much to the inside here. And then now look at this. So you could have gone like more or less to the left. But then you're in the middle of the track. You look at that curb and you see like everyone going to the inside. You find yourself in the worst place possible, and then you just back up because you found yourself in a line that didn't give you any confidence. So if you're going for it, you have to be as much as possible to the left and then not break and commit. Again, it's a matter of commitment. Like, because here what he did is can actually be dangerous. Lack of commitment is most likely going to make you crash more than commitment. Lack of commitment makes you slow down on the middle of like just your vision closes in, right? Like if you're committing, you're looking forward, you're looking for where you want to go, and you boom, 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 you apply the plan. But when you don't commit, your vision closes. You're looking right in front of the car and you're panicking and you're just slowing down. Right now, for sure, you're not looking anywhere here with your eyes. You're just looking to your hood, like right in front, and panicking and waiting for something to happen until you see that now there's no one on the sides. I can go back to my flow. So I guess that's it. It's just a lack of positioning and commitment. Those are the two things that I mentioned. Anything?
Okay, Tom is saying that it was lap 4, the one that he wanted us to look at.
Okay. Well, we saw one move. That could have been better. That was useful. There's nothing on the feature.
No, that was good.
Lap 4, we have a crash somewhere. Ooh! Yeah, I don't know.
I think we need to see the cockpit view of Blue.
I think the biggest issue with these straight line contacts is when you have a small kink, when you have a small change in direction. Every time we have a small change in direction, if you're not aware of that, then you're doing a 3 wide and everyone turns a little bit on the line of the kink. And if one of the guys goes straight because he's now panicking about the 3 wide and forgets that there's a little turn, that's where accidents happen. So right here, you have a little crest that goes into a turn to the right before the actual corner. So what's happening is, you see now, like, I don't know. I'm not really sure how much that affected the decision of the black car to turn right. He's actually taking a defensive line. He's choosing to take a defensive line, but maybe a little bit too late. And then as this defensive line starts to form, you should follow Sebastian to the right as well. And the fact that we had the kink there also made it even worse. If this corner was fully straight, you would probably even also still have contact, but it would be less dramatic like this. But because there is the kink and the black car is deciding to defend a little bit late because he's already starting to be side by side, and you don't go to the right as well, those 3 things contributed to the crash. Man, in a situation like this, do you think we would have enough time to react, Kane, to go to the right?
Definitely not.
No?
At that point, I'd think I'm going to be side by side. I think the defensive move was just a little bit too late. You should have committed before the kink.
Yeah. So you're talking about the commitment of the defense.
Yeah, he drifts to the left, then realizes, oh no, I need to defend. But at that time, it's too late.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't blame the blue car. Yeah, and then was this dramatic as well, or was it just a normal crash? Yeah, it was fun. Okay, next one. What do we have? Where's Brian?
Hey, I'm here. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I'm getting so overwhelmed with all these different things going on. I'm trying to keep it together. Next one.
You.
Yeah, sure thing. So we got that. Next one is... Oh, we had a request for before turn 1, race 1, car 42. I'm not sure if that's split 1. Is there car 42 in split 1?
No, there is no car 42 on split 1.
Okay. Car 42 who asked for before turn 1, race 1, could you please let us know what split that is? The next split 1 is race 1, lap 4, car 13. That's what we looked at, right? That's what we just looked at?
Yeah, we already looked at it.
Okay. Last one is split 1, race 1, turn 2, side by side with Bardia and Nick. He doesn't know what lap, but it was a turn 2 side by side.
Okay. Was it race 1 or race 2?
Race 1.
Race 1. Yep. Is that the one? Because he got...
Oh! Oh! You hate to see it.
I mean...
There's not a lot that Bardia can do there.
Yeah, Sebastian, like... Look at the brake lights, man. The brake lights tell you everything. If you see them, you have to do something about it. Look, he started braking here. You started braking here. Like, that's like a whole 100 meters before you got into braking. So I think that was the main... this just looks like a brain fart, though. Like, I think you just forgot. You just realized. Yeah, this was a brain fart. So I don't think there's any bad intentions or whatever. It's just like you forgot to brake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh! And then the decision to dive bomb after, I think I would have done the same thing, because at this point there's nothing you can do really. But
you could have done the same thing, but to the right instead of the left.
Mm-hmm.
To the right?
Yep.
I would never, as a racing driver.
Yeah, no, I mean, it would have been a bad move, but once you miss the braking point, at least that avoids contact. And
Yeah,
keeps
I
you
mean,
alive.
if I know for sure I've braked too late and I'm not going to make the apex, I'm gonna sacrifice myself. I'm just going to accept I made the mistake. I'm not going to make someone else pay for it.
But that's when you're 100% sure that you fucked up. Like, what if you're in the gray zone and you're like, oh, I'm almost doing it, and then those gray zones are the ones that create that hero or zero moves, like there's a stupid move that if it works out, it actually becomes a good move.
I think that comes from experience.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I would say, Sebastian, the hammer is on you, but it just looks like a brain fart. And Bardia, what you could have done
is...
I would have released my brakes. Yeah, I you can see it like from the mirror coming up big time.
If you check my lap 2, turn 1, I think it was.
What race?
Race 1. I think it was something similar happened.
Also, there's another incident on turn 2 that was the one requested. It's a bit further, like 1-2 laps further, you think, Bardia?
Where is it, Kane?
Turn 1. You see the car behind braked a little bit too late.
Right here?
Kind of. You went past it already.
Oh, really?
The previous turn 1 on lap 2.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good reaction there. Yeah, that's good. That's the thing, man. Like, I know I just published in the Racecraft checklist the multi-class lesson. I know that the next lesson is gonna be about lifting and coasting, but we need to add a lesson on avoiding incidents and avoiding and what's the word? Dodging fuck-ups.
Mm-hmm.
When you know that someone is about to hit you, how can you survive? Because that's such an important skill, man. Like, I have thousands and thousands of iRating that I didn't lose because I learned how to look at the mirror, see the guy, like the car getting bigger in the mirror and just dropping my brakes, abandoning the corner and saving myself. So this is one thing. I'm going to actually literally write it down right now because I don't want to forget this. But how to dodge fuck-ups. That's going to be the name of the lesson. Fuck it.
Oh, we can curse on this stream?
Why not?
Hell yeah. Okay. It's funny because I'm so used to like emphasize. That's just how I talk, right? So if I'm not sure, I'll say something and be like, "Oops, sorry. Let me correct that." But
Yeah, hell yeah. That's such a, controversial phrase, right?
No, but I'm so
Bro.
careful about it. Like in my coaching sessions, I always am very careful to wait for the other person to curse first, and then I know, all right, we're good.
Oh, yeah.
But if not, I'm so careful because it's something that like it doesn't matter until you find somebody that it matters.
The floodgates have opened. Because you said
exactly.
hell yeah. Okay, racecraft dodging fuck ups. That's the next lesson after the lift and coast lesson. Okay, what's next again? Sorry, my bad.
Next, so Bardia said that it wasn't that one that you just reviewed. There's another one like some laps later.
See if we can
That
find
was
it.
it's turn 2, probably the sand turn side by side. Yeah,
The sand
maybe
turn.
next lap.
Turn 2.
Turn 2, he says. Yeah.
Heat 1.
Let me double check. Yeah, heat 1.
There's nothing here.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing here. Oh, we found it. We found. Whoa.
Oh.
Okay, we found it. That's a nice one. Starts here.
Yeah.
With a teammate, okay? Then fight for drafting. Look at how powerful the side draft is in this car. Look at this. Look. Boom. Faster, 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 faster. Now you go a little bit closer. And then now the speed is equal. Now you're faster. That's how strong this side draft is, and you're not even like exploiting it all. Like you can potentially get even better side draft. So what I do when I see the guys getting side draft is I turn away so that they don't get it. Or what I do is like, and then like as soon as they're ahead, now I turn left and I get super close to them so that I get the side draft.
Yep.
So you did get it a little bit, but not enough.
Yeah, we had a good example of that in our battle. I side drafted you, and then you side drafted me, and we tried to take it away from each other.
Yeah, we have to analyze that after. Okay, so you braked. That's good. Good space. On the limit. You got away from giving him the draft.
I just want to make a note that this move could have been done. Ooh, this move could have been done after turn 1. If we go back, can we see the corner entry one more time?
Yep.
So, Barda, do you see how you start angling toward the corner really early and you turn in once, you realize, oh, I turned in too early, and then you have to wait and then turn in again? That loses you a ton of time. Like, yeah, you made the track shorter, but now your apex is a lot earlier and you're having to compensate for that throughout the rest of the corner. If you had waited to stay, if you had turned in a little later, you would have been closer to the guy on your outside, and you would have been able to have a cleaner line into the apex. You would have been able to take that later apex and carry speed through the exit. I think the move would have been done right there.
Yep. I think the whole entry under braking here, when you're on the inside, there's an evil thing you can do. You choose when you turn in. You choose when you turn in. You are on the inside. You could go straight. I mean, not necessarily straight to the gravel, but like you could go like. You could literally start turning in by the concrete patch. Like you choose when you turn, and the guy on the left has to wait for you. You can see a lot that in Formula 1. Vettel did that a lot. Leclerc and then Verstappen fighting, they did it a lot. Like on the inside, one thing you can do is just like stay on like very close to him and turn in a little bit later so you can get a better angle. And if you what he did here was the opposite. You turned in too early and gave him the whole world like of space. And now he can set up his good line and he could pass you on the outside. And he's really benefiting from, he's doing like a very round line, But your round is like exactly like Brian said. You turned, you're too early. See, like you turn now. Now you're like straight, and then and then here. This was a kind of evil thing you did. You turned left and then right, and he reacted and went even more to the left there. So what he did, you kind of messed him a little bit psychologically. But then right here, I think you kind of did the corner as if he was not there, and you braked too early as well. Like it's your fault here for the contact.
And what I doubt you even meant to. Like, just watching it, it seems like, if anything, this is just a guess, and I'd have to actually talk to you to figure out why this happened. But my guess, just watching this, is you turned in expecting to... Oh, did the stream die?
I think so. Give me 1 minute. I need 1 minute real quick.
Okay. Okay, I clipped that and I'll DM it to Bardia. Oh man. I'm getting tired. This was so much. Just keeping up with Twitch chat and making sure everything stayed together. This was a lot. Kane, I felt so bad for you, man. I see some things never change.
Yep.
There was nothing you could do there.
Yeah. The same thing happened last time as well. Except last time, it was before we even went to green lights.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Let me see if I can find the clip. Yeah.
Justin just asked, is a 119 possible without draft? What did you set without draft, Kane? Do you know?
0.2.
0.2?
I'd say a 0.1 was possible without draft.
Okay.
But with practice, maybe. You never know.
Yeah. With practice and like pixel perfect lines.
Right.
Kane, have you thought about running for Pesk lately?
Kind of.
Really?
I completely forgot that was happening. I only realized it was happening 2 days before the first race. So.
Yeah, it's a little late.
Well, I told myself I'll do it, but I want to take it seriously. You know, so
Yeah.
if I don't get a good result, I won't be upset. But if I do get a good result, then I will really commit to it. And you know, my pace was actually very good. I only did like 3 hours of practice, but I was so confident that I would. I got put into second split. I was so confident I would win, or at least come. I feel like at this point, I can race against almost everyone.
Yeah.
And that's when I'm not even in a team. If I was in a team with even 2 or 3 couple good guys with similar pace, just help me find those few hundreds or thousands every corner, I would have been there quite easily.
Maybe we should do it next year.
Definitely. I'm gonna send
Message me. Yeah.
I'm gonna send you a pic.
Oh yeah, you're crushing.
Yeah, like that was my consistent pace with like
You're crushing.
2 hours of practice.
I'm gonna show that to everybody here. This is Kane after 2 hours of practice. Josh Rogers is one of the best in the game.
Yeah.
I don't know Tristan Iglesias. Is he new?
No, he used to be on Altus. He just recently went to BRS.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. But when I saw that I was in second split, I was like, yes. I was rubbing my hands together. And then Iris crashed in qualifying, so I only got 1 lap.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. And then I got taken out like 3 times, making my way through the field.
What the fuck?
So I just said, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll try again next year.
No, let's.
Question.
Depending on how everything's going, let's do it next year, okay? Let's check in. What's up, Solid?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Is my stream alive?
Yep. Yes.
Is it fluid? Bro, I was using a Wi-Fi adapter and the link speed was 30 megabits per second. So anything above like 6K was consuming the whole thing. So I took some time because I just installed the new adapter and now the speed went from 30 to 1300. So that's a lot better. Finally, we can not worry about the stream. Where did we stop? Where did we end? What's happening? Brian?
Oh, 1 sec. Sorry, I'm writing a message in chat.
Okay. At what point do you stop trying to find a better way and just start practicing refining?
Why am I writing in chat when I'm on stream? Oh my god. Okay, so I was saying I found that plateau to be around 4K to 5K I rating. That's like below that level. My coaching sessions are often okay. Here, let's add this one thing into your racing toolbox. Let's add this one thing. Let's show you a different way of doing this. Now let's merge that into what you're already doing, and go on. Go from there. Keep going. At around 4K to 5K, typically there's that one session where it's like, okay, you're doing everything kind of right. There's no one specific thing that I can tell you that's like, oh, okay, let's figure out what understeer feels like. Mm-hmm. It's more like, okay, there's always that one session where I stop giving you new things to work on, new specific things to make a breakthrough, and I start talking about, okay, this is what we're actually doing. This is what the decision-making process of the fast guys. You have all the tools. Now it's time to put them together and refine them and be more precise with them. And I talk a lot about how to do that. I talk a lot about like, okay, here's theoretically what's happening, what references we can use. It's like a bit of a mental shift from, okay, we need more tools to what do we do with these tools? And from there on, typically it's just using those tools in a more precise, a more refined way.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I wasn't here.
Well, Kane, you were here. Do you agree?
100%. 100%.
Yeah, like when we get into the 4K area, you're getting into a zone of understanding such subtle things, like very specifically how the tires behave, very specifically what the micro elevation changes do to the grip and so on. I remember when I was 7K rating, I was still not fully aware of the small camber, off camber, crest compression things. Like 7K, and still not being aware that that corner has less grip because of the elevation changes. And then when I got that, I went to 8K because I got like to that tiny like understanding that allowed me to be consistently 2-3 tenths quicker. So like at some point, it like the thing about motorsports is that there are a zillion factors that could make you lose time. None of these factors make you gain time. They always make you lose time, because there's the reference lap, and then you can only lose from there. So it's a matter of like being fully aware of these small details, and as soon as you get into the 4K, 5K, you do have such a good foundation that it becomes actually kind of difficult for others to understand exactly where you're losing the time. You can start looking into telemetry, you can start looking into like comparison, and you need a very good coach or reference for you to start identifying the things. And the only way is to actually like drive together and see. I still do coaching with people who are like 6-7K without driving with them, just by literally watching them drive, and I still find stuff. But that's because like I've been doing this for so long that for me, I can identify these subtle things big time. I remember once, Brian, I was coaching you, quote unquote, at Monza for the Super Cup, remember?
Oh, yeah.
And then like we were talking about hundreds, and I don't think we were actually looking into telemetry that much. It was more like a replay thing.
Man, I still don't look at telemetry when I'm coaching.
Yeah, exactly.
Because if you, especially like at a certain level, really at every level, some levels telemetry is more helpful than others. But if we need to go look at telemetry that like, we're talking about something that happened minutes ago. If we need to look at telemetry to identify what to do different, something's going wrong, because you can't look at telemetry and like make a decision based off of that in real time. No, you need a better reference. You need a reference that you can use to adjust as you're driving, so you can understand what you're trying to target, so you can understand why you're trying to do the things that you're trying to do. If you're just looking at telemetry, you're trying to copy somebody's homework.
Oh yeah, well I mean, especially
anyway, sorry,
when
that's my rant.
I feel especially when you're using telemetry to compare to someone. I was not even thinking about that. I was thinking about looking at telemetry with yourself, like to see the lines and the details. But that's even worse. Like when you're trying to mimic someone else, I think that's a very dangerous thing.
I think it's useful to show those small details, right? Like a lot of people will say, oh, my telemetry looks the exact same as yours, but they don't see those small details, those small refinements, you know, and so you can kind of point them to that.
And sometimes these small details in telemetry are actually big differences in what you are trying to feel as a driver. And sometimes these differences can be more easily picked up on just by watching the video. Like for me, it's the feeling, man. Like you have to, everything that you do, everything that is laid down and written on the telemetry is the last step of a big 10-step process. Like
Yeah.
what you're expecting to do, what your belief on the grip is, what your knowledge of car handling dynamics, what you're feeling while you're driving, your settings. There's so many things that lead up to those lines that if you're trying to analyze the last step, like there's so much you're missing.
Yeah. And I think that's where a lot of people get stuck. And that's the kind of coaching that I got before I started coaching.
Interesting.
Yeah, no, I learned to read telemetry really well from my coaching. And I don't know if I've ever told you, Swelio, you know, I raced karts for years at a pretty high level. I had coaches that were very well credentialed. And in my opinion, like I learned how to read telemetry. But
bro, that's exactly my experience in real life. I went to LMP3 radicals. I raced radicals in Dubai. I raced in the US, in the Middle East, in Europe, and most of the coaches were reading the lines to me as if I didn't know how to read the telemetry lines.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, that's it.
I was gonna say there is so much, like, if you ever talk to somebody who's not super into coaching but is really fast, like, you know, there's nothing wrong with not being into coaching. We're sick. We have, you know, there's a whole psychological reason that we are probably super interested in coaching. But most people, like most of the fast guys, you talk to them, you ask how they go fast, they think about it, and they might give you some answers, but at a certain point, they're like, oh, you just have to feel it. Like, that's a really common thing. You just learn to feel what makes you faster.
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
That means, hey, I'm sorry, I can't teach you any more than that.
Right. No, but what goes into that feeling? What goes into their decision making? How do they do the things that they do? That's the gap I try to bridge. And I think that's the gap you try to bridge, Slowly, and that's the gap you try to bridge, Kane.
Yeah. That's why I got you guys into the academy, because I knew that through our experiences practicing together that you knew how to coach.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I love it here. I love having that confidence that, like, I'm with friends. I'm with people who get it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's great, man.
Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, no, this is great. This is great. This is the kind of conversation that we rarely have. Like, a lot of people don't really talk about it. Sorry. Okay, so guys, we have to see a few more. I just realized how late it is, and
can we pick this up another day?
We could do it like even later today. We could tomorrow morning after. We could. I was actually planning on doing some fun special event tomorrow morning just for fun with, like, in a very random, maybe one of the Academy Challenges races, like maybe racing in the rain at Oran Park, or I don't know. We might do something tomorrow morning. I'll see. Maybe after the race. But for now, I think we gotta see. So Gabriel is like saying, not for spamming, just adding information. Sorry in advance about requested it many times. Sorry, I say sorry. Let 9 race 2. Oh, but it's on split 3. I don't have the replay for split 3. We're gonna have to do it after, man. Sorry. Because I just didn't realize that we were going to have 3 splits and dozens of incidents to review, so we just don't have enough time to see them all. But I'm gonna discuss with Brian, with Connor, with Kane, a solution so that we can get as many reviews as possible, and so that, like, really you guys get as much as you can from you guys can learn as much as possible from these races. Split 1 lap 3, car 23 on the end. Let's go straight to this one. Well, there is some fight going on. Can you guys just still see my screen?
I can, yep.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. Let's forget the incident there. Let's look at this, because I think this is more important. You can learn a lot more from here than from being hit on the exit. You went to the inside and then you brake, and then you're not having any overlap. You're not getting any good exit. So commitment can be commitment in both extremes. You can commit to go for it and like really go for the move, or you can commit to not go. So in this situation here, you should be committing to getting the best exit possible by taking your line. So like I think the problem is that you went to the inside. You can even potentially go to the inside a little bit here to scare him or to get in their head and then go back into your line. But if you're not planning with full commitment to go to the inside and actually get some overlap, don't go. You either go fully or you don't go. Don't hesitate. As soon as you get here, that's a hesitation moment. You start braking, have no overlap, and then you get a bad exit. And because of that, this guy here, who did commit to use all the track on the left, I mean, he can probably definitely use more, but he's very close to the line, and then he can get this exit and get so much more exit speed than you. So like, I think the problem is not necessarily here. Yes, he could have kept turning to the right to avoid the incident, because I think what he did here is he went. Yeah, he just decided to go straight here, and you also came back. You had so much more room right here. Look, all this you could use. All this. But you're staying on the curb right now. Like, you could have gone way more to the left, and the incident would not have happened. So, an incident like this, many things have to happen in order for an accident like this to happen. That's the crazy part, right? Like, if you didn't have this move here that didn't work because you didn't commit to it and you braked early, then you would not have been in this bad line. You wouldn't have carried such a low speed, and then he wouldn't be here. But then he being here, he could have turned more to the right to avoid it, and you could have used more of the track on the left to avoid it. So all these things have had to happen together for this accident to happen. Any comments from Brian Kane?
Not for me. You covered it well. Very well.
Yeah, like in this corner especially, the exit is the most important thing. Should be fully committed to. Anything you do, you should have that in mind. If it compromises that exit in any way, it's a negative.
Exactly. Yeah, this is all about exit. This corner is all about exit. And that's actually why you passed me back, Kane. Because you're always getting such good exits here.
Mm-hmm.
White car looked slow.
The white car definitely...
Yeah, man, you gotta be close. This is not close. Look. Don't be afraid of like being super close to people.
Okay, then let's expand on that comment. If you think the driver ahead is gonna brake early, your priority should still be to get the best exit possible. Going to the inside isn't gonna do that. The correct decision would have been also to brake early.
Let's use this example here, like to back up on what Kane is saying. Even if you're behind someone, you still gotta get the best exit possible. So what I did here, if you look at my inputs, I lift before I brake. That gives me that tiny breathing room. I start braking soft, and then I go all in for the exit. Now you see in this scenario, they are going side by side, and still I'm braking before them, just so I have this entry room to set up the best exit possible. And then I turn and I go all in for it, and look at how much more cornering speed I have. Of course, I had to back out of it because there was no space, but like, see, that's the idea. Give yourself the breathing room on entry by lifting, by being careful here, but use all the track. And then you have the choice. See, as soon as I'm here, I have the opportunity to do whatever I want. Like I can plan a good exit. I can carry more speed and then choose if I'm gonna make a move or not, or lift. In this case, I lifted, but I had full control of my destiny here, you know? So don't be afraid of being close to cars ahead. Look forward, even though you're behind them. Where do you think I'm looking here? I'm looking at the grass. I'm looking right at the grass there at the end of the access road because I know that's where I want to be. And then I started lifting here. I know now we are very close to that grass point. So I'm still paying attention to the turning point and then lifting a little bit earlier, leaving that extra speed, that extra space so that I can choose my line. And then I can do the whole preparation to get a good exit. Yeah. I mean, it is a lack of experience, and that's why you're doing it here, and that's why you're here, and that's why we're telling you. So like, this is great for you to next time think. It's all about using auto track on entry, getting a good exit. Using auto track on entry, getting a good exit. If you're not committing to a move, stay behind, use auto track on entry, get a good exit. Because if you stick to this, if you stick to the safe way of racing, at some point you're gonna get such a better exit that the next corner is gonna be an obvious way for you to pass, an obvious opportunity for you to make an easy pass. Heat 2, lap 11, first corner. What's the number of the car again? Sorry.
23.
Okay, anyone?
Okay, so we're gonna stay out of who's technically in the right because it doesn't really matter. Mm-hmm. What's the car number of the car in front?
23. Or the
23.
Blue.
That move from the blue car was a little bit suicidal because you committed to braking. Suicidal in game, of course. You committed to braking as you started cutting off a line that's not a typical line. Typically, so I'll talk about first the effect on the the car beside you, and also the effect on the corner. The effect on the car beside you is you take an atypical line and commit really hard to it at the same time. He's just never going to be ready for that. So I know you're trying to cover him off, and you turn before you start braking, but it's very shortly before you start braking, and it's so unexpected that it's very easy to get hit doing that. Now, even if you don't get hit, say you cover him off like that, now you're pointed directly at the inside of the corner. You're going to have a really, really tight corner radius as you turn in, instead of starting from the outside of the track and being able to take a later apex and carrying speed. Your corner is going to be completely compromised, even if this works out. So, for example, if I was the black car and I managed not to hit you, initially what I could do is I could just go outside, kind of release the brake again, carry more speed, and get a switchback on you.
On top of that, the black car released the brakes. The timing was perfect for death to happen. Release. It was just a bad timing of everything. Okay, now, do you have anything else? Because I have a comment, Brian.
No, go ahead.
So, from a psychological point of view, I think, more technical point of view, what's happening is that you don't know what options you have in this situation. You started to brake, and then you decided to go to the inside too late. What are you thinking here? Are you planning what you're going to do? Because what I see is a last second instinctive but primitive decision making that is not backed by your vocabulary of moves that you can do. So yes, lack of experience, but because you have less experience, you don't know what to do. Right here, you decide to do something that you should have decided here. So I think it's a matter of. But even if he was more, even if he was more behind, you cannot brake and then change direction. So this might be a rule thing. Like pretend, like remember, like braking in Racecraft, braking is straight. Like whenever you choose to brake, you should go straight. This is the safest way to determine your plan. Like, okay, am I going to the inside? Great, go to the inside, get a line that you're going to start braking, and then brake straight. Like, are you going to the outside? Okay, go to the outside before you start braking. Everything you do, try to decide that before you start braking. If you start braking and then you make a decision to change that, the car is heavily limited in terms of grip, because now you're trying to stop the car. The car cannot do like what you want, and even if you do, now your competitor is also grip limited and is not capable of reacting to what you do. So the cause of the accident was that your decision to do something was made after you started braking. All this to tell you, you have to think of your options before you start braking. And
right.
At this point, I would say like you're in the perfect situation you're in the perfect stage of your Racecraft technique to actually watch the Racecraft checklist, the online course because I have lessons about battle dynamics and I show all the options and all the replays. We analyze these things. The more you watch those things, the more you have the clearer your vocabulary is of what things you can do. I think the thing here is that your brain really doesn't have a list of options. It's like all blurred because you don't know exactly what you're going to do. But my tip for you is decide what you're going to be, where you're going to be, what lane you're going to be before you start braking. That already helps so much more and already solves most of the issues that you have.
Mm-hmm. If you have a plan, you can commit to the plan.
Yeah.
And when you commit, you're predictable.
Yeah. Even when you're aggressive.
Watch your lap 10, Swilio, lap 1. Almost the exact same situation, but we knew what we was going to do before it happened.
Race 1?
Yep.
Okay.
So get the side draft, take it away, and no, I'm just about clear, but I want to be predictable, give you time to react. So I cut across you nice and smoothly before the braking zone. I don't try and do it after the braking zone and be unpredictable.
Yeah, it's the best example because like you see, you're clear, you move, and that is like right on the limit, but it's completely legal, and then he brakes on a straight line. Boom. Perfect. You see, and like there's no chaos under braking. As soon as we get under braking, everyone is kind of like on the same line. Kane is always like the benchmark. Like you got the side draft and then you got away from the side draft, and I was thinking about following you, but Hayden was getting bigger in the mirror. So I got a little bit spooked by him. That's why I stayed on the right here. It was a bad move. Like I could have followed you, get your side draft, and I would stay within your speed. I would continue side by side, and I would have fought for the position.
Yeah, but Edward, I don't think that was your fault at all. I think we've all been caught out like that before, where we fully commit to a move, but then the driver in front does something we can't quite react to in time.
Yeah, no, that was definitely not your fault. Is it? Where is it again?
Lap 11, I think.
Oh yeah, this one.
Like, he gets clear.
Bro, that's not your fault. There's nothing you can do, honestly. Like, you did release the braking, but like... Actually,
You released the braking to try to go outside, I think.
yeah, but I think he was never making the corner.
Nah.
Look. He's very fast now. This is the second cone. So, again, like I said, like it takes so many factors at this same time for the accident to happen. Boom. Lesson learned. Fatality. Yeah. Guys, I'm so sorry. I'm not going to be capable of analyzing the splits 2 and 3. I think we could potentially do another stream later today or tomorrow morning to analyze the splits 2 and 3 because it's going to be good. So I'm going to check with Brian and Kyle how we can solve all the little things that we have to solve from this first event. The protest system, the review requests for incidents and for battles for Racecraft, not necessarily for protests only. And then we're going to have it all organized. So when I go live again, we can go one by one. I'm going to remember to save the replay here. And we're going to do that. TMRL. S1, R1.
Just before we get going, I want to see how I got taken out.
Oh yeah. Let me see that real quick. It was. I can't even see it because your lap doesn't even show up here.
If you go to your lap one and then just change to me.
True. Bro, you were ripping. I was like, no, he's not gonna get to me. I was like, fuck no, you're not doing this. Same thing.
Yep, you knew what I was trying to do.
Even here.
Yep. I thought I was going to have you here, but then the guys ahead were slow and held us both up.
Ah, yeah, this one, like, my change of direction was so bad. And, like, really, really just bad. And you almost took me out there.
Yeah, this black car gets boxed in.
What the
So.
I don't know what happened.
He's just drifting to the right.
Yeah.
For no reason, really. I mean, what's the plan here? To dive 3 wide?
I think that's what he was looking for, because I was watching, it seemed like he was going for really aggressive looks. And yeah, no, there's a 3 wide is never happening. Zor!
Zor!
My dog is drinking from the toilet bowl. Go to your kennel. That's nasty.
Yeah, man, like, this was a freak move. Like, I just don't understand the reasoning. It was definitely not intentional, because it wasn't.
Yeah, but
I'm wondering if the blinking car spooked him or something.
right, maybe. Although the reaction.
Yeah. Bro, you're so unlucky with these accidents every race.
Yep. It's always the feature race too.
Classic.
Oh man. Yeah. Rip. Big rip. Well, okay, yeah. I'll organize a second stream to analyze everything. But for now, I gotta go. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you, Brian and Kane, for helping me with everything.
Absolutely.
And let's make this continue to happen. It's so fun, man. Like, this is amazing. We're gonna get the results, by the way. We're gonna combine the results from split 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to calculate the team winner and the points. One thing that I strongly recommend that you guys do, we can tell over the next 4 weekends what team improves the most. We can tell. Like, just if guys from the Go team decide to practice together, because we know exactly what's going to be the next race, it's following the official MX-5 schedule, then you guys can improve, get better results, and I mean, win-win. So I'm not really sure how this is going to be. It would be fun to have like one coach per team to kind of organize some stuff, but I want to see if organically, if naturally you guys get together and practice first. And I'm just looking forward to see the whole improvement in pace from you guys over these next 4 weeks. It's going to be super fun. So thank you for the trust, as always. Thank you for the sub. Oddman out 16 months in a row. That's insane. How did you not stop the subscription? I'm not streaming anymore, man. Thank you so much. I gotta give back. I gotta get back to streaming. I guess this is a message. Yeah. So talk to you guys later. I'm gonna see who is streaming right now so we can give them a nice raid. My internet is fixed. And next time we're not gonna have any streaming issues. Alright, let's give a nice raid to Basic Ollie. He's doing some Nordschleife stuff. And I'll be back. Thank you. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.